All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in action with the next game, which is game four. It's going to be fantastic to see how things go proceed. I'm really sorry about the delays that we have. We're trying our best to make this thing as fast as possible, but with some technical things where we got to host the lobbies and people joining in, sometimes it's difficult to see. But here we are finally on game four, and we see Extreme Cutter, which is DJ Cutter, and he's just being greeted by Drake Gaming. He just gave him his clothes, man. So we see some nice socialization happening here on the stream right now. But ladies and gentlemen, 9 people on Streamer Royale all ready and set to go for the matchup. Flight path set. Let's see how this goes. Mognai going from Paradise Resort. The flight is going to go over boot camp, and it's going to be on ruins as well. So there seems to be some sort of bug here, which I see. Qatarbai is still on the ground. I don't know why is that. But this can be. Oh no, he's back. So this game is so unpredictable. And seriously, at the moment I thought Qatarbai was still on the ground, which it showed like that. But never mind. So we do have a Medricito Tivo. So Medricito actually won the last game, and it's gonna be fantastic to see how things go forward with him. And he's going in strong, and I think he's going towards to Hatin, which is actually a good point to start with, and having some great options going through. So what's going to happen right now is, oh my goodness, that screech coming in from my office. Oh my goodness, amazing. All right, so we do see Medristo dropping up, and we see some boot camp action. Now Drake Gaming is the one who's dropped on boot camp. So let's see some boot camp action on Drake Gaming. We got Drake in boot camp. I like his skin. That beer skin is always nice, man. All right, Drake Gaming trying to load on in the screen. What is basically going on? He's moving about, but alright, some problems in this game. Alright, so we do see some people cutter by in the distance. He's not moving. Okay, everybody else seems to be in the same place. No, so we got Indian Streamer. So he's got a Car 98, which is good. Also has a UMP. Switches with an M16. So this is the basic start of the game, and we got Indian Streamer going in for all kinds of threats and loots, and everything going in through. So far, the camp is all towards this camp alpha is all towards Indian Streamer. No resistance whatsoever. Current proximity suggests that there is no one against each other, and there's no immediate danger to anybody's proximity. I am concerned about how God of Games does it, because he seems to be holding a fair position in this whole matchup and going in through fast and strong. So what's going to go right now is he's just moving up strong, and he's looting up, basically preparing himself to get into a good action right now. Nobody in the close proximity. The circle is 35 seconds off, so the first circle is going to be hitting up pretty soon. Let's check him. I want to see Joyers. I always seem to miss Joyers in the games. Where is he? I still can't see him. Where is Joyers? I can see there. Where is Joyers? Why don't I see Joyers anytime? There you go. Finally, I wanted to see Joyers because I always miss him in the game right here. So finally spot him in Paradise Resort, and he got his things going on. So we have Joyers Gaming here going for a QBZ in the moment, and finds some great other weaponry. He's got an M24 sniper rifle, which is also great. Not so sure what's the situation on his scope, but giving on the thing, he must be finding some good scope at the moment. QBZ is actually a formidable choice of weapon if you go close quarter, but if you ask me, I always prefer going for a 7.6 ammo weapon, because not only it has higher fire rate, it has like high fire damage as well. So, but it's only a personal choice to everybody. Everybody uses their weapons as per their own convenience, and they have got their skill and mastery over the weapons anyhow. So that's how it goes. He's moving around in the places, looking for the loot. Yeah, loot is exceptionally well in this game, and like there's so much loot you can find, and you can get yourself prepped up and equipped to like neck up. So it's basically all paradise of loot for everyone. So they should rename this in this matches. They should call it Paradise Loot Box or something like that. Anyways, that's a bad joke. Anyway, so we do have Irfan, which is God of Games, now coming up close to DJ Qatarbai. So where is Qatarbai at? So we do see a situation where DJ Qatar is now close to God of Gaming, and this can be a scenario where we have some fight brewing up, still on the edge, still holding the edge of the circle right now, but there can be a problem with Qatar where he could actually go forward and get in close touch with Irfan. So Qatar this time choose to go in the safer zone, like not going to the main site and scouting the individual houses one by one, going in for loot. He has an M4, which is by far his favorite weapon. I'm not so sure his attachments. He also a mutant. He's carrying a mutant, so mutant can be a pretty devastating gun if you can use a 4x scope on it and do some long range single shot tips. So mutant can actually be a very formidable weapon. So what we see right now is Extreme Qatar is actually in close proximity to God of Games, and God of Games might have actually spotted Qatar. Let's see, I'm not so sure, but let's figure it out. So no, I don't think so. Irfan, the God of Games, has not spotted Qatar. He's actually moving forward, and he's trying his best to keep inside the zone for now. Everybody seems to be inside the zone. The circle situation is so that everybody is quite easy and quite easy peasy to see how things work. He picks up his smoke, checks out the vicinity. God of Games now relentless to find someone in the distance. Oh yeah, he keeps moving and keeps searching. Let's see if there's anything. He's gone silent. What is he up to? I think he's scouting out the places to be. And what is going to look. So maybe he spots someone. I'm not so sure. But let's check out God of Game. I think he has spotted Qatar. Oh, yes, he has actually spotted Qatar. There we go. Shots fired Qatar. Qatar is not going to survive this. Maybe barely surviving the round. Qatar, what are you going to do? Going for a full heal. Oh my goodness, this is so good. How could God of Games spot him so soon? That's amazing skill on God of Games coming through, man. What a skill level coming in on God of Games and checking up on Qatar. He actually spotted on Qatar so fast, man. This is amazing. Oh my goodness, this is fantastic. We got a frag grenade coming in through. Fully cooked up frag coming through. This should hit Irfan. This should hit him. Yeah, that's a good grenade coming from Qatar. Qatar, we're going to see some nice action coming in from you. We expect some great damage coming in through. So Qatar now knows where the enemy position is. They're both inside the zone. So I don't think Irfan has any frags on him. But if he does, then it's going to be, so he goes for a drink and goes for a patch up right now. He should be going for full drinks. Level 3 gear at the moment, and Irfan is going up against Qatar. They both know where each other are. They're just looking at each other in one position or they're having some more. If Qatar had some more frags, it could be a great news. Qatar is actually retreating. So DJ Qatar is retreating to the house zone. He takes a step backwards. He wants to flag him out, but God of Games, what is he gonna be up to? She watches up on Qatar as he moves up. Not so sure if he still knows if he's there or not, but I think it's only a matter of time that he would see Qatar moving up forward and he's going inside the zone. Oh my goodness, let's go. Oh, so this is a great placement where God of Games is actually following up on Qatar, and let's see how this works out, man. I'm super excited to see how this matchup goes and what's gonna happen here. All right, let's keep focused on these. The zone has shrunk. Qatar seems to be in trouble. How's Qatar gonna look after it? And Irfan going in for a full-scale assault. So we do see Irfan tagging up on Qatar right here. Irfan, maybe he spotted Qatar again. I'm not so sure. He's still moving forward and keep going through. I think he sees him in the distance. Not so sure. But let's watch up. Yeah, he spots Qatar in the distance, goes for the single shot fire and 4 shots running through. None of them connected. Qatar is still running for his life and trying to get inside the zone. He spots upon so God of Games has got great skills in spotting the enemies, man. I am becoming an admirer, super fan of this guy. Like, how is he actually tracking the people? He's so fantastic. He knows he's so great. He has such great interest in finding people, man. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. So he's still stalking in front. Qatar, if you want to fight back, now is the time. Qatar is all set to ready to fight back. He does not want to be a person who's going to be going back, but he's definitely going to go against Irfan. Picks up a frag grenade. I don't know where he doesn't even know where he is. I don't know, Qatar. Do you have an idea where he is? I think he has a still left already. He spots an Irfan back there. My goodness, they're toe to toe. They are just toe to toe each other, one boulder after another. What are they going to do? Look at this, guys. This is so interesting to watch. Qatar in the distance with Irfan, which has got a games right now, all set against each other. Who's going to shoot who? Qatar, what are you going to do right now? I'm not so sure. RDX Irfan versus Extreme Cutter, streamer names DJ Cutter and God of Games going up against each other. What is going to be the situation? Cutterbye wants to retreat. Does he? Should he? I don't know. These are the questions which are great to ask, but very uncertain to answer. What is going to be like? I have no idea. Cutterbye chooses to go around, find a better angle at him. God of Gaming, I don't know. He's confused where the enemy is. He doesn't know where Cutterbye has gone. Cutterbye has got a flanking position on him. He doesn't know where the enemy is. This is so confusing. This can be a very big game changer for Cutterbye to know. But what is going on? My goodness, Cutterbye trying his best to go around. Irfan, God of Games, super confused. Where did the enemy go? What's going to be happening here? He has no idea where Cutterbye is, or maybe he does. The footsteps, this hearing, I mean, this is great skill on God of Games' part to see what's actually going on in here. Cutterbye in the distance here, also tracking up on God of Games, still in the zone. The zone is actually now out of the placement, and they've got a minute left for the zone to shrink in. And if this zone starts shrinking, because this is a phase 3 zone, so this should be a decent damage from the zone. But what choice do they have? They have to make sure that they like one of them actually hits on the other, because without that situation brewing up, they can't choose to actually go forward. Cutterbye now choosing to move away and finding some position here, and we see God of Games now fully loaded and going in, like he's still deciding what to do. He should not be hearing footsteps by now, because Cutterbye has actually moved up. Also Irfan also tries and thinks to move forward, and he's taking his steps forward and what to do and what not to do. See, this is going to be super amazing. The pursuit continues. This is like a cat and a mouse chase. Cutterbye desperately living off life, and Irfan, God of Games, not making anything easier for the enemies. In the meantime, we do have a situation building up near here where Indian streamer is actually covering up against who is the one here? Sam Mad. So we got Sam Mad situation happening here. Sam Mad Bhai is now pursuing up on Indian streamer, and Indian streamer is gonna be like pursuing. So Sam Mad has a little idea. He's right up on the ridge. He's taking his place and going about the ridge and going slow, just to avoid the occlusion of enemy here if they see him or not. I think Sam Mad has been spotted. Indian streamer has actually spotted Sam Bhai in the corners. He's gonna get him a flank on him. Maybe he gets a shot at him. I'm not so sure. He does have a flank. He has a fair idea where the enemy is. Maybe he throws up a frag grenade and throws at him, but he's definitely concerned. He sees Sam Mad, and Sam Mad is not concerned at all. Sam Mad doesn't know. Oh my goodness, this is a bad situation for Sam Mad. Sam Mad does not know that Indian streamer is stalking him. This is very bad, unless he hears some footsteps. Oh my goodness, Indian streamer is gonna get him. Indian streamer is definitely gonna get him. Here comes a frag. Oh my goodness, Sam Mad, this is gonna be bad news for you. This is an appropriate place for that. The frag might actually miss. My goodness, Sam Mad going through. He's gonna take a frag, comes in through. Sam Mad coming on the side of the zone. Indian streamer still stalking him. He has a third peek on him for sure. And what is gonna be here? Sam Mad coming to the rock. Oh my god, this is Sam Mad. This is a bad news for you. Indian streamer coming up and firing up on Sam Mad, and finally finishing up in the distance right there. Indian streamer gracefully finishing up on streamer on the Mad Bros right there. Mad Bros has little chance over there, and so far and so forth. Alright, so we do see in the distance what happened to Cutterbye and Irfan. I think God of Games actually got Cutterbye somewhere. Not so sure. Evo Drake in the distance also swimming across and making to the platform. Oh my goodness, what am I even seeing, man? What am I even watching? Oh, how is this even possible? These guys are totally wrecking up scenarios like this. Oh man, this is amazing play coming in from both parties. Okay, so moving forward, what we have here is we see God of Games now forming up against the Drake Gaming, and we also see Indian streamer in the distance. Zone also shrinking up. Where is Abhi again? I want to see where Joyous Abhi is. Where is Joyous Abhi? Did he not survive again? In the meantime, we do have Azio and Hexstar in the routines. So Bedricito acquiring a good position over the hills here, giving him a good sight advantage, but he might have a clear line of sight on most of the enemies, and he can actually go forward and kill most of them if he has a clear line of sight. But checking up on instances, how things move forward. Let's see how this works. Oh, we did see a small glimpse of someone here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Darky Azio for you. He's actually on the high hills here, having some good positions. Earlier in the day, we saw him moving about in the same place, same compound for long times, but now he's in this one place and trying to figure out his way out. Alright, let's continue to move forward. We do have Indian streamer and Medricito and Drake Gaming. Oh, we do see God of Games now up to engage. God of Games is in the waters right now. now. All right, Drake should be coming from. God of Games has been taken out by Drake Gaming. Amazing shot taken out by Drake Gaming. What a chance on fire. This is amazing, man. Drake Gaming just finished up on God of Games. While God of Games was actually swimming in the water, Drake Gaming was right there in the position to take him out, and that was actually a lucky and a great fighting tactic here. Drake Gaming coming out of that small pool of rock and just observing God of Games on the other side and actually taking him out. This is beautiful, man. Great shot by Drake Gaming. Well done, man. Kudos. So you have been you've been doing really great, Drake Gaming, so far, surviving the rounds with 1 kill in the hands. We've got Indian Streamer, Hackstar, and Madricito now in the zone with also Hackstar in this. And what exactly is Hackstar doing? I think Hackstar is playing it really smart and safe. He just wants to back that first position. He knows how the points are for the first position. So he sees that if he survives long enough, he can actually get some good points. So I like this guy's strategy a lot because Hackstar is playing it really smart, man. It's not about the kills. It is definitely about the kills, but it's not exactly entirely about the kills. It's mostly about the positions as well. So there you go on kills and position platforms. He's surviving, but nobody else is actually advising anyone else not to do that. So he's playing a camper game, survivor game, which is beautiful in all respects. Indian Streamer, Turkey, Azio, my bad, and we got Drake Gaming and Hackstar in the distance right now, all in this. So this hill fight is going to be an interesting one because people who have the height advantage here should be doing things pretty well, but given on the fact that they can actually be taken down from lower grounds these days, it seems to be a little obligatory to understand how the things work and how things not work. So we have Indian Streamer, Turkey, Azio, and Madricito with the circles. Hackstar has to move now with Drake Gaming. Oh my, Drake Gaming actually may have an advantage. You're just checking out the hills. So this is a very good aspect to believe that there might be people on the hilltops here because those hills, they often try and prove to be a grounds where they can actually see people coming in through. And let's see. So Evo Drake going in for last minute supplies. What did he pick it up? Did he pick up a scope or something? No, he picked up some health supplies. I didn't have a chance to see what he picked up. But zone is coming. The zone is actually gonna hurt. The zone is actually gonna hurt really bad unless these guys. You see some Hackstar taken down by Drake Gaming. What a show, Drake Gaming! You just bagged 2 kills, but I'm not so sure if you're gonna make it to the zone, man. I think you would, but there's a huge hill in front of you. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, you're taking down Indian Streamer, making his shots. His spots on Drake Gaming. Drake Gaming is in trouble. Drake Gaming is down. He's gonna go to the play zone. Oh my goodness, Drake Gaming has died to the play zone. Indian Streamer made things really, really difficult for Drake Gaming and give him a body shot with a Car 98, making his health go down. And in that instance, Drake believed that he will not be able to make it. He should have moved earlier, man. If you ask me, you should not consider zone less loose because zone can kill you really, really fast. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's back to 3 again. It's Turkey Azio this time, moving up on place and in his placement all well. So, Indian Streamer is the only one in the zone right now. All the other squad, all the other members of the enemies and the teams we are fighting here, they got to be in the zone after some time. Indian Streamer, we got Azio all crawling down on the grounds, and we also got some more people coming in. We got Madricito coming in from the corners. Oh, there's going to be a fight between Azio and Madricito. He spots Madricito. Azio taking damage, and down goes Azio. He was jumping in the mid. I think Madricito got him in the mid-air, and now it has come to one-on-one with Madricito and Indian Streamer. How is it gonna be like? Indian Streamer seems to have a low ground disadvantage here, but Madricito has a higher ground advantage. If he sees Indian Streamer, he's definitely gonna take him out. But the situation is, will he see him? Because he's right next to us. We know that. I think he hears some footsteps. He goes for a frag. Is he gonna throw it in the right place? No, the frag is not. His frag is misplaced. He must be hearing footsteps by now. They both must be hearing footsteps by now. What is gonna be like? Let's take an upper view how things have had on both scenarios like here. So where are they? I lost them. Where are they? There you go. Indian Streamer on the ground floor, and we got Madricito on the upper floor. Madricito slowly and gradually coming over. Indian Streamer has little idea where he is, but the zone is now shrinking up on both of them. Both of them are in the corners. How is it going to be like? Indian Streamer now coming up forward and checks up on Madricito. Does he see him? I don't know if he does see him or not. No, I don't think as Indian Streamer has actually spotted him. But has he spotted him? has he spotted him? I don't know. Madricito, maybe may not. And your streamer still trying to make he pops up a smoke and tries to go for the distraction here. And this distraction tactic usually works. Madricito still acquiring a higher ground and thinking of this. So both of them in the zone. I think this zone battle is going to be working for some time. And let's see how this plays out. Indian streamer on the corner on the ground on this higher hill grounds, and Madricito still having a higher ground in his to advantage. Let's see how this works out for both the parties. Indian streamer still sticking to the corners. Don't think they want to get out. Madricito TV now coming around the corners. He's bold enough to move forward. Madricito TV coming out. They're going to be seeing each other pretty soon. It's going to be a fight right now. Fight's going to break loose. Shots being exchanged. What's going to happen right now? My goodness, Indian streamer. Madricito finishing up on Indian streamer. There you go. Madricito backing the kill and coming out with a great kill. 3 kills in total, bagging first place. My goodness, what a way to play, Madricito. You've been a rock star. You've been an amazing player, man. You are fantastic, man. This is brilliant, guys. A great show of force and a great game coming in through. Very unfortunate for the players who died earlier in the game, but awesome in all respects. Great game, guys. We'll be back shortly with the score updates for you. But for now, Madricito is a rock star for this game. So is Indian streamer. And of course, Turkey Azio has been surviving to 3rd place now. Amazing plays, guys. We'll be back shortly with score updates. Stay tuned. Not more than 2 to 3 minutes. Coming back shortly. Cheers, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the score updates for you. Let's check on game 4. What was the actual thing here? Let's quickly see game 4 on your screens right now. So we do see Madridcito teaming rising up on the ranks here with 13 points and acquiring first position with 3 kills. That's actually very good. That's actually awesome. Following up closely by Indian Streamer with 1 kill and 7 total points with placement 6. Closely in lead by Drake Gaming, Turkey Assassins, Hackstar, God of Games, DJ Qatar, Matt Bros, and Joyers. That's the scorecard for you guys. Let's check up on the main score. What the placement has happened actually. So we still see God of Games in first position with overall 34 points, and now Madridcito TV is actually in strong competition with exactly 34 points coming up soon, and they have a tie here. And we also see Indian Streamer with 23 points, Hackstar with 21 points at rank 4, Turkey Assassins with 0 total kills, but still 12 points. 11 points with position 5. DJ Qatar coming up through. Drake Gaming with position 7. Matt Bros at position 8. And Joyers at position 9. Still going strong, guys. Let's wait for everything else. This game is all going through. So we are finished by half of the games. 4 games are already done. There's still 4 more games to go. And let's see how the final outcomes turns out to be.